Hey guys, I got a great video here for you today. I'm going to show you how to make more money with the same amount of traffic, and we're going to do that by increasing conversions by running simple Facebook retargeting ads to people who hit our website. Now, the way this works is pretty simple. We drive initial traffic with organic traffic, then we know we have targeted traffic. As long as we pixel them when they hit our website, we can then reserve retargeting ads to warm or even hot traffic, and it only costs a couple bucks a day. So this is a great first strategy for running paid traffic. It's going to help you in a lot of different ways. So we're just going to jump right into the computer here, and I'm going to show you how to get this all set up. Now, most of my viewers, existing subscribers to the channel or in this Facebook group, depending on where you're watching this, are promoting Legendary Marketer, and they're using the ClickFunnels website software. So that's what we're going to use for the example, but the same strategy will work no matter what website you're using or what product you're promoting. So no worries there. First and foremost, what retargeting ads are, really simply, if someone hits our website and the website is pixeled with a Facebook pixel, then we can create an audience of people who visited our website, and then we can serve ads only to them. This is great for a couple of different reasons. First, it's going to be an extremely efficient way to advertise, because if they hit our website, then they already know us. They might even like us and perhaps trust us. So we're really advertising to a warm audience. Plus, no one can advertise to the exact same audience as us. So I think that really helps with the cost side of it as well. Now, in addition to obviously getting more ads in front of a warm audience, I really believe that this also helps your email marketing campaigns as well. And the reason is simple. If you are collecting leads and you have an automated follow-up sequence, let's say by day 21, you are probably lost in an inbox where people are getting 150 to 300 emails a day. So you don't really stand out in the inbox, no matter how good your titles are. Everyone's trying to write, headline grabbers. However, if someone, every time they log into Facebook, they see your picture or your video or your Facebook page and you're talking about something that you're trying to sell to them, then you're going to be in the forefront of their mind. Even if they don't buy directly from your retargeting ads, they're going to recognize your name in the inbox. And what that's going to do is that's going to hopefully trigger them to open your emails more than they would other people's emails. So that's why I think retargeting campaigns are super effective, even if they don't really necessarily look profitable on the screen. So anyways, let's just jump right into it here. So if you're on ClickFunnels, this is my funnel that I use to promote Legendary Marketer. Whatever website you're using, the first thing you're going to want to do is actually to install your pixel. So the first thing is to go over to Facebook and grab your pixel. The way we do this is by clicking on this section right here. And we want to go over to the Events Manager tab. Now, Facebook changes their dashboard all the time, so that may look a little bit different by the time you get to it. But fact is, we want to go to the Events Manager. So what we want to do next is we want to go down to the Add Events section. It might look a little bit different in your dashboard if you've never added a pixel before. But if you've never added a pixel before, it'll probably be more obvious where you need to go. But if you've already added a pixel, then obviously you want to go to Add Events and go from a new website. It's going to ask you if you want to use manual install or a partner integration. I just prefer to install the code manually, and I think that works best if you're using ClickFunnels. It's going to give you this base code, so we just go ahead and click copy that code. Okay. Then we go back to our website, and if we're on ClickFunnels, we want to once again choose the actual funnel that we're using. Go over to the Settings tab, and then we can log down to this header tracking code, and that's where we want to paste the Facebook pixel code. We go ahead and save and update settings. Now what we can do is we can actually test this to make sure everything is set up properly. And the easiest way to do that is to install the Facebook Pixel Helper. It's a free Chrome plugin. Just Google Facebook Pixel Helper. Then if we go over to our website, which is my 15-day challenge, and we look on that Pixel Helper, if it lights up blue and shows us that it's collecting data, we know we did everything correctly. So we're good to go there. Now, the next thing we want to do is actually set up the audience. So once we have the pixel installed, that means Facebook can track people who hit our website. But we need to actually build or populate that website inside Facebook. So in order to do that, we want to go back into our ads manager to this business tools section, and we want to go to the audiences tab. And what we want to do is we want to create a new audience, and we want to create a custom audience. So the way I like to do this is pretty simple. If I'm running a basic retargeting campaign, what I want to do is I want to retarget anyone who's hit my website. I might do that for 30 days. I might do that for 60 days. I might do that for 90 days or more. I would probably start with 30 days, see how it goes. There are some retargeting ads that I run to people who have hit my website within the last 180 days. Now, the downside of extending that is you're not going to have as highly interested folks because people lose interest over time. The upside to that is obviously you're going to be advertising to a larger audience. So really depends on what you want to do. I'll probably start with 30 days, and we'll show you how to set that up in just a moment here. Actually, let's do that right now. So we want to create a custom audience, and we got to choose the source that we want to use. So we want to create a custom audience of people who hit our website. So we can have all website visitors, and this works if this is the only website that the pixel is installed on. What I like to do is I like to do people who visited specific pages in the last 30 days. Okay. And once again, this is going to be the duration. So if it's 30 days, then Facebook's going to keep a list of people who've hit your website in 30 days. If we change that to 60 days, obviously it's going to keep them in this list longer. So what I'd like to do next then is make sure this says the URL contains, not equals or doesn't contain, but contains. And then what I'll do here is I'll put my base code in there, or my base URL, my15daychallenge.com. So basically what this is telling Facebook is anybody who hits my website, I want them to go into this list because it doesn't matter what page they hit. For example, if they hit my homepage, it might be my15daychallenge.com/home. If they hit the sales page, it might be my15daychallenge.com/sales page, right? So we could build a list of only people who say opted in or only people who hit specific pages. But what I want to do is, once again, I want to retarget everyone who's hit my website. Now, we can call this audience whatever we want. I'll just call it hit my 15-day challenge in 30 days. So I always put the website, I put the rule, which is anyone who hits, and then I put the duration, which in this case is 30 days. And then we go ahead and create the audience. Now I'm not going to do this right now because I've already created this audience. So some of y'all might be thinking, and especially if you're familiar with the way Legendary Marketer works, some of y'all might be thinking, okay, how do we take out people who've already purchased, right? So Legendary Marketer, if you're not familiar, it's an affiliate program that we promote. And basically the first product that we promote as affiliates for Legendary Marketer is the $7 15-day business builder challenge. We promote that as the entry-level product, and then Legendary Marketer has a value ladder where we also earn commissions on the back end, high ticket sales that they do on our behalf, right? So some of y'all might be thinking to yourself, okay, what I want to do is I want to advertise to people who have not joined the challenge so I can get them into the challenge, but I don't want to run my ads to people who've already joined the challenge. And to that I say, maybe, because what I am doing is I'm running my retargeting ads to everyone. So that means even if they buy into the 15-day business builder challenge, I still run my retargeting ads to them. And the reason is very simple. A lot of people will buy into the challenge, but not complete it. And if they're not working their way through the challenge, then we are decreasing our opportunities to earn a majority of our revenue from those back-end high-ticket offers. So basically, I just want to stay focal in front of the faces of everyone who's ever considered joining Legendary Marketer. If you don't, you can create an audience of people who have purchased the program and remove those folks, and I'll show you how to do that. But I'm under the impression, let's just stay present in front of everybody. That way they not only buy the $7 challenge, but go through and create it, or finish it, excuse me. All right, so after we have that audience created, now Facebook's going to populate it. Basically, they're going to track anyone who's hit our website. Now, in a lot of cases, we're going to be using, once again, organic traffic to send people to the initial website. But now we can re-hit them on Facebook. We can start creating that omnipresence. And the way we do that is actually by creating a Facebook ad. So once again, we want to go over to the campaigns section here. And that's going to be under the ads manager. And we want to actually create a campaign, right? Now, we can create campaigns for conversions. But what I like to do with my retargeting ads is I like to actually get these in front of people as many times as possible. Because once again, I want them to see these ads even if they're not going to buy directly from the ads. And I want them to see these ads even after they buy, right? Because I want them to continue through with the challenge. So I might run this for traffic or even reach. And I don't know what the right answer is. Depends on your strategies and how much you're spending. I would probably start with traffic and then consider reach as well and kind of test the two. But let's just do traffic to start, and we're going to go ahead and create a new campaign. And we'll just call this Retarget 1. And I like to turn the campaign budget optimization on. That way I control the ad spend from this level right here and not the ad set level. This is the campaign level. So when you're just getting started, I would recommend starting with like $3 a day. All right. You honestly, because you're driving organic traffic here, you're not going to scale by bumping this up to $300 a day. That's not going to do you any good because there's only going to be so many people in that list. So I would start with $3 a day. Then we're going to go over and create to the ad set section here. And we'll just type in the audience that we're going to advertise to. And in this case, it's going to be hit 15 day in 30 days. And we're going to drive traffic to a website. Don't worry about dynamic creatives right now. But what we do want to worry about is the audience. And we want to advertise to a custom audience. And in this case, we want to advertise to anyone who's hit, let's see what I called it. Because remember, I already hit. So I call this Visit 15-Day Challenge in 30 days. Okay. So now we're telling Facebook that we want to advertise only to the people who've been pixeled who hit our website. Now, if for some reason we wanted to actually remove people who purchased, then what we could do is use our data with an Inside Legendary Marketer. We can create a custom audience of people who purchased, and then we could exclude that audience. But once again, I don't necessarily want to do that. Locations, I'll just keep, you can do United States, you can do worldwide, depending on where a majority of your traffic's coming from. So on the age section here, if I was running cold traffic, I'd probably target this age more like 25 to 55, which is probably more in my demographic. But it's a retargeting ad, so I don't really care. Basically, I'll serve this to pretty much anyone who's visited my website. Detailed targeting expansion, make sure that's off. I think it's probably off by default, but we don't want to reach anybody outside of the people who are in that custom list. Automatic placements or manual placements, that'll just become a test. Just start with automatic placements, then you can look at your data and see what's performing better than others, and then maybe switch it to manual placements if you want, or you can just leave it as automatic placements. There's more options down here, but nothing really to mess with. So that's pretty much good there. Then we go over and create the ad. Creating the ad is going to be pretty straightforward. Just choose your Facebook page, create the ad, either a media ad or a video ad or a text picture ad. Sorry. And then we go write the text, make sure we have the link. We can send people to custom landing pages. We can send people wherever we want, basically back to our bridge page. What I do is I actually create a mock-up of the Legendary Marketer sales page that's actually on my website, and I send them there. So if you have any trouble creating the ad, you can always Google it. I'm sure there's plenty of YouTube information out there. But yeah, so basically what I would do in the beginning is I would create two different ads, and I would run them basically simultaneously to the same audience, and I would run them for about $3 a day. One ad, I would create some sort of testimonial ad, right? Whether that's an image with like testimonials in text, If you're promoting Legendary Marketer, you can get your hands on some video testimonial that Legendary Marketer provides. You can use that. The other thing that I might do is I might create an ad that overcomes an objection. So you're probably hearing things from your leads like, here's why I don't want to join Legendary Marketer because. And if you hear the same one over and over and over again, that's going to be a common objection. So I would create a video ad that specifically speaks to that common objection and overcome it, right? Because that's going to be the most popular one. And I would run those two ads, a testimonial ad and a common objection ad, and then go from there. You can expand, whatever. If you want to see the ads I'm running, then you have to go over to the Brian Brewer Super Affiliate page. I don't mind if you look at them. I don't mind if you model them. That's not a problem. And I'll show you how to do that here really quickly, and then we'll be done here. So once again, my page, if you're not familiar, it's the Brian Super Affiliate page. Once you get to that page, you can actually see what ads I'm running. Now you want to make sure, I'm just using Dan Henry as an example because I know he runs a lot of Facebook ads. I'm not telling you to model his ads, but I can't show you on my own page how to do this. So he's got two pages here. Make sure you're on the right one. So this is his Dan Henry official page, which is more like his personal page. And then here's the Dan Henry Marketing, which happens to be the one that he runs ads on. And you're going to see the difference here is the one he's running ads on. You can actually find this page transparency section. And if you go over to my Brian Brewer Super Affiliate page, you'll be able to find this page transparency section as well. And if you click on See All, what you can do is scroll down to the bottom and go to the ad library. And what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to see all the ads that I'm currently running. And this only is going to show you the ads that are currently active, but you can take a look at some of the ads I'm running to give you inspiration. And yeah, that's a great way to kind of stay present in the minds of the traffic that you've already worked so hard to bring in, right? Like, you know, they're interested because they clicked. They clicked over to your website from TikTok or YouTube or wherever you're sending them from. That shows strong intent. Now we just have to follow up with them until they buy. Right? And if they do buy, we want them to continue through and continue to move up the value ladder. And email itself isn't as powerful as making sure we show up on multiple platforms. And once again, this is not only going to help increase our front end conversions of people who decide later on down the road that they do want to buy into the challenge, but I believe this is really going to help our emails perform better as well. So if you have any questions, drop them down and reach out if you need any clarification. I hope this was extremely helpful. And once again, you don't have to blow your budget on this. One final tip, though, I do want to mention, even if ad metrics aren't necessarily looking great, like say you're optimizing for conversions with your retargeting ads, keep in mind it's that show up that's important, right? Like, it's doing work even if people aren't directly clicking on the ad and going to buy. Hopefully that makes sense. We'll see you in the next video. Bye now.